Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here, and now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Glad to have you all with us for another dose of NFL action. Kate Scott and Brock Heward here in the booth for you. And Brock, if the build-up to kickoff has been any indication this week, man, we're in store for a good one.
Yeah, we never have an NFL game without the two sides doing a little jawing in the days leading up to it. It's the game before the game, right? Any edge that you could create. But now, well, now it's the time to kick it off, where you actually take care of business on the field, and you know that both sides are ready to go.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Daniel's going to throw to get us started. He's on the move. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it's 2nd down coming up. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Rolling left, buying some time. And he goes out of bounds after taking it up to the 40.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You felt it the second this play bounced toward the outside, this defense responded. They pounced. That was their chance to get to him before he could get the couple inches he needed for a first down.
That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Back to throw now. His first throw is an interception. And the Jets get the football back across midfield before going down inside the 45-yard line on the return. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Another carry for him. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Throw caught at the 6. He has the New York touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off Brandon Jones.
Just across the Hudson from downtown Manhattan, we welcome you inside MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. We've got a couple of teams, Greg, that can make it happen with a defensive front. That's going to be a huge focus on this game.
With the importance of the passing game in today's NFL, Mike, you know how great it is to be able to disrupt that timing and throw off the quarterback's rhythm. And no better way to do that than by being able to get after him, especially with your defensive line. You don't have to blitz. You don't have to bring a fifth rusher. Keep that secondary intact. If this defensive line can cause havoc in the pocket for this quarterback, it's going to go a long way towards slowing down what's been a very good offense.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Daniels starts with a pass. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up 2nd and long. On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Jets 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A pickup of 21 on that connection. And the Jets have a 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive. And now compounding the issue here, we're going to get a delay. So that'll cost them half the distance. The drive starts with a run, and it's Elliott. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. Now, faking the give. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line. On the give, it's Elliott. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but they didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be third down. Off play action. He'll set up. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. So on fourth down, on comes Michael Dixon to punt as he's standing right around his own goal line. And that's going to work out just fine. Good kick, well covered, touchdown at the 5. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Now Daniels. And he's going to be taken down back at the 2-yard line.
It's a loss of 3. Brings up 2nd and 13.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Daniels now going to look to throw. He keeps it himself, and he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. More from MetLife Stadium after this. Here's 3rd and 7. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Jones. And the Jets will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
Now Daniels throwing on for Oh, that's swung out wide and intercepted to the 20. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream, a pick six for touchdown. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick six.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Look at that. Slinged it across his body and connected. 2 minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. Here's a 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Play action. Here's Daniels. Man open is Jones. He's got it. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll go play action here with Daniels. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Come on. Daniels gonna throw again. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Deron Black.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. They'll look to throw here on 1st. Oh, they're on him in a flag, and he's lost the football. The Jets have got it. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it. And that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
Here's 2nd and 6. They'll throw with Daniels. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. Here comes 3rd and 6. Here's Daniels. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Those plays are killers for a defense. You think you have the quarterback hemmed in. You think you have a chance for your pass rush to get you off the field. Instead, he gets away, picks up some tough yards, and sets his team up 1st and goal.
That is caught by the tight end. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, New York. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack. So, 1 touchdown apiece for our 2 teams. 7-7 on the board here at the break. As we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically, for the coaches, Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. A touchdown apiece, 7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. CeeDee Lamb there to return it. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drop. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to hit another good one. And this is gonna be a beauty. Touchdown at the 2-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll run for the 1st time with their fullback. And that's going to be shut down quickly. He'll get this one only up to about the 2. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll try to sneak it here. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. To throw is Daniels. He's got his receiver. It's Jones. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, Daniels. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. A nice throw by the rookie from LSU. He's got his team a 1st down. Throwing is Daniels. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Big gain for the Jets there. And even 30 yards. Now give on the ground, and he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Throwing now, Daniels. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers.
Powering forward. He's in. Touchdown, Jets. Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. He's got it. And the Jets will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. CD on the return. Now an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the... This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. So we are through 3. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On the bootleg, he'll look to, and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Time now becoming a factor as we get to 3rd down. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. That one downfield for Cooks. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted.
We're about 40 miles south of Candlestick Point as we welcome you inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis, thrilled to be with you from the broadcast booth. And partner, before we get this thing started, what are you going to be watching?
Who gets off to a fast start? In horse racing terms, they talk about catching a flyer out of the gate. Who sets the pace and makes the other team chase?
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Hurts throwing right away. And his first look is incomplete.
It's zone defense right away here defensively, and I know that these linebackers and DBs are going to be tested throughout. They passed the first test, though. This one falls incomplete.
And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Hurts. That's complete to Calvin Johnson. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First down, here's a run with Peterson. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
From the gun, it's Hurts. That's complete to the rookie from Colorado. And, oh, he takes a shot at the end of that play. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A big 30-yard play on 3rd. Hurts sets up to throw it. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Calvin Johnson, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Well, they spoke about the importance of getting off to a good start, and they're on their first drive, Charles, into the end zone for the touchdown.
And what an advantage for them. They're already clicking one drive in, didn't need to wait to get up to full speed. We had heard about the extra time they put in with each other, trying to learn each other's skills, what they like, the whole deal, and it paid off early in this one. I would expect them to keep firing on the next drive and keep that connection going.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. Daniels looking to throw. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Well, that's certainly not the start that they envisioned, Charles. You give up the long touchdown drive, and there, an interception on their first play from scrimmage.
Brandon, I wonder if the mindset was simply, well, that was a long touchdown drive. Their defense might be a little relaxed and feel like, hey, we're in good shape now having 7 in hand. Maybe they just thought, let's take the shot at him right now. Instead, it went against him.
Here's Hurts to throw. Johnson's got it complete. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it'll be second down.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 39-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Cam Chancellor, he can do it all. This time it's a sack on the safety blitz. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here, 3rd and long. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.